Will I ever be good at like introductions? I wish I was like Austin McBroom and I was like, what's going on, everybody? But no, I'm not him, unfortunately. I'm just Jen Stone. So, for today's video, I thought we would throw back to old YouTube and do like a 50 facts about me, get to know me tag, so you guys can get to know me better. I feel like in the small clips of me that you get on my vlogs, I haven't really sat down and kind of showed you who I am fully, so I thought for today's video we can do a little get to know me thing. So I have all the questions on my computer in front of me. I found the one that like Olivia Jade and Emma Chamberlain have done because that's just what came up when I googled it. So there are like 60 questions here. I'm gonna not answer all 60. I'm kind of gonna run through them and pick and choose the ones I want to answer, the ones that are relevant to me, and the ones that I think are gonna be entertaining. Also, I'm not wearing any makeup, as you can see. I laid out again today and I got a little more sun and I couldn't bother putting makeup on my face. I love the way my skin feels like right when I get out of the sun, so I couldn't bother putting makeup on. And my hair is crazy. I'm probably gonna touch it 1,000 times, as I usually do in all my videos. Don't know why I do that. It's just something I do, so you're gonna have to deal with it. But yes, and I'm wearing a shirt that says open heart, open mind. So let's all have an open heart. Let's have an open mind. Let's get to know each other. Let's get into it. So the first question is, where did you grow up? I grew up in Levittown, New York. I guess you could say like a small town on Long Island where everybody knows everyone and everyone's parents grew up there. It was like generations of people there. So I grew up in Levittown, New York. Number 2, who is your best friend? Just kidding. Number 2 is, where do you currently live? I currently live all over the place. I've explained this a few times. I live at my school, so Stony Brook, I dorm there. I also live with my boyfriend who lives in Jericho, and I come down to Florida to spend time with my parents who live in Florida. So I basically live all over the place. Now, next question, who is your best friend? I feel like this is a really hard question to answer because I don't have just like one best friend. I have 2 best friends from high school that I stay in contact with. Their names are Casey and Julia. And then I have 4 best friends that I live with at Stony Brook. Their names are Ashley, Sophia, Remy, and Daniela. And then I have my boyfriend, who of course I consider to be like a best friend. And then I have my mom and I have my sister. So I have a lot of friends, I guess you can say, even though it really looks like I have no friends because I don't really show them on my videos. A, because I'm not home with them. I don't know. Take my word for it. I have friends. Anyway, next question. How tall are you? I'm actually 5'8", which I guess is a little bit on the tall side for girls. Like if I wear heels, I'm taller than like most people, like guys. But yeah, I am 5'8" tall. And dogs or cats? I actually am like a mix because I do have 1 dog and I do have 1 cat. I used to have 3 cats. 1 died. And 1 kind of ran away, we think. So I'm down to 1 dog and 1 cat. So I'm like a both dog cat person. I'm a cat dog person. Who remembers that show? What year were you born? I was born in 1997, so I just turned 21. Let's see. Are you in or have you gone to college? Yes, I'm in Stony Brook. I attend Stony Brook University for psychology. And I guess in the same realm of that, what are your life goals? So if you would ask me this question 5 years ago, I'm sure I'd give you like a completely different answer as to what my life goals were. I originally went into Stony Brook as a biology major, pre-physician's assistant, but then I took chemistry and I almost failed it. That was the only class I ever almost failed. So I kind of like had to reevaluate what I wanted to do because I realized that maybe I'm not as smart as I thought I was. But I changed my major to psychology. So I tell my mom all the time that I'm going to be a perpetual student because I'm a major nerd. You can find me 5 out of the 7 days a week sitting on my couch studying. So I will probably be a perpetual student. I know I want to go back for my master's after this. I'll probably take a year or 2 off, go back for my master's. I'm sure I'll get a job and then probably go back for like my PsyD or something like that. So those are my life goals. What sports do you play or have you played? I've played 2 sports. I used to play softball. I did that for a few years out of school and in school. And then I stopped around, I think like 8th grade. Yeah, because I didn't play in high school. So I did play softball, and then once I got into, actually I did start in middle school, I started playing volleyball. I actually tried out with my friend Julia because she really wanted to play, and she wound up not making the team and I made the team, so I found it a little bit ironic, but I stuck with it. I wound up really liking it, and then I played all throughout high school through to my senior year, junior varsity and varsity, but I didn't keep doing that in college. I stopped my senior year of high school. Have any books you read change your life? Actually, one book I've read, I've listened to it on I like bought it on iTunes, was The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. It has like an orange cover, and that's a really good self-help book. And then, hold on, for Christmas, I wound up getting 2 more self-help books. I think these were on like my recommended list after I listened to A Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And they are the You Are a Badass books by Jen Sincero. I think this one's the original. You Are a Badass, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. And then I think this is either the second or third one. I know there's like one with a green cover that's like You Are a Badass with Saving Money or something like that. This is the You Are a Badass Every Day, How to Keep Your Motivation Strong, Your Vibe High, and Your Quest for Transformation Unstoppable. So I'm planning on reading these soon. I hope they're really good. I've heard great things about them, just like I heard great things about The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I'm really into self-help books. I just feel like they help me. I do kind of have like anxiety and a lot of self-doubt and all that kind of stuff, so I like to be uplifted through reading, and I do love to read. I honestly wish I read more, but just because I always have so much like schoolwork to do and like reading for school, I don't get to read as much as I want to. So anyway, moving on. I should have counted how many I've done so far. We're just gonna go through these, and once I get to the last one I want to answer, I guess we'll just be done then. So let's see. Funniest moment throughout high school. To me, high school is a giant blur. I think I kind of blocked out most of my high school experience because it wasn't that great. I kind of was bullied a lot by my own friends, which is a little sad, but so I don't really remember a lot of like freshman, sophomore, junior year, but a funny thing in senior year that happened, I don't even know what it was, dated the foreign exchange student. He was from Germany. He was only there for like a semester. And yeah, we kind of dated. So that's kind of funny. It's kind of weird and kind of random. But yeah, that like crashed and burned too. And then he left to go back to Germany. And he still like hits me up on Instagram and all that kind of stuff. But that was honestly like a comical thing. I look back at myself and I'm like, why did you date the foreign exchange student? Why did you think that was a good idea? We don't know, Jen. We don't know. So let's say, what is my favorite drink? Now, alcoholic drink, I love wine, Pinot Grigio, rosé, vodka soda with a splash of cranberry. Picklebacks are the best shots you'll ever do, next to tequila, of course. Non-alcoholic drinks, I love iced coffee, iced green tea lemonade from Starbucks. Water is a classic, and also like Poland Spring seltzers. My boyfriend actually got me into those. I used to hate seltzer, and I keep looking outside because there's a bird outside. As you can see, I have the worst attention span ever. Anyway, seltzer, yeah, I kind of really like those. I used to hate seltzer, and then my boyfriend always drank them, and he always had them in the house, so then I started drinking them, and now they're actually really good. I like the lemon one, and then there's a lime one. Yeah. Let's see, who are your favorite YouTubers? I've been watching YouTube for like 8 or 9 years, so I kind of have a lot. Let's see. I like to watch like what do they call, like family channels. So for those, a new one that I recently found is Melania Cicciati. Love her. Karen and Kwa, Kiara and Oscar, OK Baby and KK Baby J. Tara Henderson, Aaron Williams. I'm trying to think. I know there are probably more. And then like not mom channels. I don't know why I'm into mom channels. I think they're so entertaining, but like not mom channels. Like random, I guess like makeup gurus like Kathleen Lights, Casey Holmes. I'm trying to think. I know I follow a lot. I'm subscribed to a lot of people. Oh, Bella Fiore. I love her. True crime videos. Maggie McDonald, I think her name is. I love her. Danielle, let's see, I can't remember her name. Her last name is like hard to pronounce. Danielle Corlin. She's I think a Kappa Delta. And then like random ones like Tana Mojo. But that's pretty much it. I kind of watch anything and everything, and anything I find entertaining I subscribe to. So there's that. Do you speak any languages and how well? I mean, I took like 7 years of Spanish and I think I retained like 2 things. The one word that I will never forget from Spanish is the word for pencil sharpener. It's sacapuntas. I don't know why I remember that, but some kid had that on the back of his sweatshirt. Like, you know, like when you played a sport in high school and you got like your name on the back of your sweatshirt, he had sacapuntas on the back of his sweatshirt, and I knew his last name wasn't pencil sharpener, but it didn't click. And then one day I was like, well, what is your last name? Like, is it pencil sharpener? He was like, no, I just don't like my last name, so I picked a word I liked. And ever since then, sacapuntas has stuck in my head. So that is the one thing I've retained from Spanish. How many siblings do I have? I have a sister and a brother, so 2. My sister's 23. I know I said she was 22 in like my first video. I'm an idiot, she's 23. Her birthday's a month before mine, and I kind of like forgot that she aged. And my brother is 16. What is your go-to fast food order? I don't really eat fast food like McDonald's and that kind of stuff, but I do love Chipotle. And when I get Chipotle, I get a bowl or a burrito. Same thing in it always. Brown rice, chicken, no beans, mild sour cream, corn, cheese, and guac. No lettuce. Do you use a PC or a Mac? I mean, I have a Dell. So what is this, a PC? It's not a Mac. I'm sure it's a PC. Or I'm just an idiot, but I use a Dell. Yeah, let's see. Do I have any bad habits? I'm sure I have some. I guess I like touch my hair a lot. I complain a lot. My boyfriend hates that. I have really bad posture. Is that a habit? My posture is so bad that my back hurts sometimes. I complain a lot. I chew. I mean, I like to say I don't chew loud because my boyfriend chews so extremely loud and it's so annoying, but I do think I chew gum pretty loud sometimes. And I like smack my gum. I'm that annoying girl in class who's like smacking her gum over and over and over and over again. Let's see, what else do I do? I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I pick my eyelashes. Like, I go like this and I pull my eyelashes out, and my eyebrows, as you can see, I don't really have eyebrows, partly because I pull them out, partly because they're extremely blown. Like, I promise there's some hair there, not a whole bunch, but I pick my eyelashes and my eyebrows. It's called like trichotillomania. I mean, I don't pull like my head hair out or like any other bodily hair, but I do pull my eyelashes and eyebrows. So that's like an extremely bad habit, and my friends would yell at me, like, sit there in class, and I'm like going like this, like pulling until I have like a pile of eyelashes. I know that's actually really disgusting, but I do that. Let's see, tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know. I think I'm up to like 15. I have 15 piercings and 4 tattoos. I have one here. It's a bird. I have one here, and then I have one on my foot and one on my ankle. I could do a whole video about my tattoos and piercings. I know me and my sister are going to get another tattoo in like a week, so maybe I'll like throw that in there, like a little story time about my tattoos and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I have 4 tattoos and I think like 15 piercings. I used to have like just my first and second hole until I think I turned like, honestly, when I turned 18. No, I got my belly button and my nose before I turned 18. The most recent one I got is this one, the like dates, and it's a bitch to heal. It hurts so bad. I've had it for like 8 months now. I got it in April, so in April it'll be a year, and I don't think it's healed yet. I know they say like 6 months to a year for a piercing to heal, but it hurts so bad still. So there's that. What is your favorite Netflix show? Without a doubt, hands down, Dexter. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. I watched it twice fully through and started a 3rd time, never finished it. Dexter Morgan started my love for serial killers. I know that's completely strange, but I do love serial killers. I think that they are so interesting. And like Jeffrey Dahmer is one serial killer that whenever there's like a show on him, like a special or something, I watch it. I think he's so interesting. I think the minds of serial killers are so interesting. I watch a lot of murder shows in general, like the ID channel is my favorite channel. But yeah, Dexter Morgan definitely started that love. So go check out Dexter if you haven't already. What is the craziest thing you've done? I definitely think the most impulsive thing I've done was my tongue piercing. Like I said, I'm gonna do, or I plan on doing a whole video on my tattoos and piercings, but I'll quickly tell you about this one. This was an impulse piercing. We actually had a snow day. I'm pretty sure it was my senior year of high school. We had a snow day and we were at the diner. And I was just like sitting there. We were so bored. Me and my friends were at the diner. And I like just turned to one of them and I was like, let's go get a piercing. And everyone was like, no, I don't want a piercing. And I was like, no, like me, like on me, like let's go get a piercing. Like let's do something on me. And they're like, well, what do you want? And I was like, I don't know, what should I get? And as a joke, one of my friends was like, get your tongue pierced. And I was like, okay, let's go get my tongue pierced. So I got my tongue pierced. I've had it for like 3 years now, and I do forget that it's in there, but like now that I'm filming and I can like watch myself talk back, I can see like just how apparent it is that I have it. I also tried to hide this from my mom, and she thought, like, she actually texted my sister and was like, something's wrong with your sister, she's not talking, I don't know what's wrong with her. She thought I was like pregnant or something and hiding it from her. So that's definitely the most impulsive thing that I've done, pretty sure. What theme parks have you been to? I've been to Disney and I've been to Orlando. I've also been to Hershey Park and Adventureland on Long Island, but I've never been to Six Flags. I tell my boyfriend all the time that I want to go to Six Flags, but I've never gone. So I really need to go. I only recently liked roller coasters. The first roller coaster I've ever been on was New York, and Las Vegas, and that's what like changed my mentality about roller coasters. I used to be really afraid of them, but after that, I was like, I could do this. I could go on roller coasters, so now I love them. But yeah, I definitely have to go to Six Flags. Let's see how many left. I feel like I'm rambling and I told you guys I wasn't. Oh, we're almost done. Okay, I'm gonna pick a few more. Who is your celebrity crush? This is gonna sound so weird, but Kevin Bacon. I know he's like 50 something. I actually don't know exactly how old he is. I have to look it up, but I don't know why, for some reason, I love Kevin Bacon and Will Smith. Will Smith, without a doubt, is one of my favorite actors, and even though he's also older, I think he's cute. What do you do in your free time? Watch YouTube, watch TV, do homework. I'll do homework that's not due for 3 weeks if I have nothing to do because I'm a nerd. I go to the movies a lot with my boyfriend. We go to the movies like almost like every Friday in the month, like without a doubt at least 2 or 3 Fridays of the month we go to the movies. That's pretty much that. And now film in my free time. Do you know your personality type? I think I'm a type A. I'm whichever one is like completely like neurotic about everything and super structured and like scheduled. I'm pretty sure it's type A. So yeah, I'm definitely a type A personality. I'll sit there in the morning and actually like plan, okay, by 10 o'clock I want to do this, 11 o'clock I want to do this, like I have to do this, this, and this day. I actually schedule and plan my entire day, every single day, to the T almost, which is a little crazy, but it's just what I do. Have you been in any English? Have you been to any concerts or festivals? My first concert that I went to was actually a Jason Aldean concert with Jake Owen, and since then I've been to a bunch of country concerts. I've seen Brad Paisley, Chris Young, Darius Rucker, I'm sure more. I've seen Fall Out Boy twice. One of them is How I Met My Boyfriend. I've seen Blink-182. I've seen like Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I've gone to like a whole bunch of random concerts at Jones Beach. If you're from Long Island, like, you know, like in the summer the thing to do is go to Jones Beach and like tailgate and then go to the concert. So I've seen like Wiz Khalifa there. But yeah, most memorable is definitely the one that I met my boyfriend at, without a doubt. Social media you're addicted to? Instagram, without a doubt. I used to be like really into Snapchat, but not so much anymore. Instagram story is like my favorite thing. What is the biggest struggle you've overcome? I guess this can kind of tie in, which is one thing you wish people knew about you, and that's kind of that like I'm really hard on myself and judgmental on myself, and I've actually gotten a lot better at it, so it is something that I've overcome in recent years. But I'm a very negative person sometimes, and I'll admit that, and I know it's something that's really bad and you shouldn't be really negative, but I am a really negative person sometimes, and I do get down on myself quite often. So that's kind of why I wanted to start a YouTube channel. I know people are going to be mean. I know there are going to be people out there as my channel grows that are not going to like me, and they're going to subscribe to me because they want to hate on me and all that kind of stuff. But I kind of did this to kind of build a thicker skin. I think it'll help me get comfortable with looking at myself, because I am negative on myself in the looks aspect of things, and I think it'll help me build some thicker skin to deal with people who are rude and negative. So yeah. Last question I am going to answer is, what are you most happiest with in your life? And this is a question that I can answer very confidently, and I am very happy with a lot that is going on in my life. I am extremely happy with how school is going. I just got a 4.0 this semester, and I worked my ass off for that 4.0. I'm extremely happy for my family and my moms who moved out to Florida. They are living their dream, and they are so happy here, so I'm so happy for them for that. I am so happy with how my relationship is. Me and my boyfriend are doing amazing right now, and that's all you can really ask for. I'm so happy with my friends and my sorority and the things I've been able to do and reach out to through that. And I'm really happy for this journey. I am happy to see where this goes and how I grow and who I connect with and who I can meet and what kind of platform I can build and what kind of support system I can be to other people out there. So yeah, I'm really happy with a lot of things in my life right now. So I guess ending on a really happy note. With that being said, sorry for my knees, my feet are asleep. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I ramble a lot, I know the lighting's not the best, and I know I don't look the best, but hey, if we were real friends in real life, you would see me like this, you would take me like this, you would take me as this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoy these sit down chit chat videos, please let me know. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions that you specifically would like me to answer about my life. If I get enough, I will sit down and film a Q&A for you guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. You guys are amazing, and hopefully the family will continue to grow each and every day that I post. And with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.